Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. It is 4:30 in the afternoon, and I honestly thought I was done for the day with Factorio Space Age, but as you can tell by the title, we got a few more things done. A lot of it is actually, I'm going to go over here real quick before I talk about space science, which was very, very surprising how easy that was, how incredibly easy. I just looked up the Factorio lab recipe, and I was like, I wonder how much this takes. And then I looked at it and it's like, wow, my platform is basically already making that, my tiny little space science platform. So, yeah. Having said that, we have just got 40, well, I just went over there, we got 40 legendary ones of those, so I'm just going to shove them in there. I've got basically all these buildings using the legendaries now, and I've started putting the epics on these little recycler setups, and that's it. They're all done. Well, they're not all done. There's a few down here, but yeah, we had a bit of problems with coal stacking up, too much coal, so I had to update this a bit. So basically, these are passive, and then they offload anything that's more than uncommon into these chests to actually send them off. But this does stall this train from just infinitely filling it up. I'm not sure how well these guys will drain, but for now, yeah. And these guys are stalled, and yeah. So we're doing a pretty good job here. A lot of these guys are kind of running at the moment, which is great. A lot of these guys are running, which is great. So, ooh, this guy's running very fast. Well, he was running very fast, but yeah, so tons of those modules going on. It's all good. It's all very good. So if we actually have a look in the last 10 minutes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So have a look at the last. So the last hour I've produced 34 of these. I gotta say, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. And steel plate productivity 20, we're up to about 63%. We've got an hour and a half left until that's finished. And then we're moving back on the mining productivity. Yep. Okay, so space science. Let's have a look at the upgraded base. Yes, it looks pretty much the same as the other base. So let's have a look at the differences. I put a full 1.2 gigawatt reactor up here. Do I need 1.2 gigawatts? Absolutely not. But I noticed I needed more than 100 megawatts, so I was like, alright, do I have to put up 2 fusion reactors? Do I have to do something? Blah, blah, blah. Let's just chuck up a full 1.2 gigawatts. I'm getting the fusion power cells from the planet. It's still sitting over Nowvis, so it's kind of just jimmying off this side of things. So this one goes all the way to Aquila, picks up a bunch of them, sends them down, and then once they're on Nowvis, they get sent back up. So you'll notice the NV fusion cell has one group, the fusion fuel, which retrieves from Aquila, and then Space Science has a fusion fuel space station, which requests from Nowvis. They can't have the same group, because if you change where it imports it from on one group, it changes it from the other group, which I found out to my detriment when suddenly the NV fusion fuel space platform stopped dropping fuel down and started picking fuel up from Nowvis, which is very embarrassing. So yeah, so we got this little setup. Time will tell whether the fuel is enough. I think the fuel will be enough. I mean, this thing uses fuel very, very slowly. So this fusion fuel thing is just going to have to take a few trips and then it's all good to go. Now, I was originally designing this platform to do 5k SPM. I have failed. I think it seems to be averaging around 2.6 to 2.7. And the reason is because of it's just not getting enough of the water chunks, the water asteroid chunks. I did have it all the way down here, this line of assemblers, but the water was just running out, the ice was just running out. So I cut it in half and I said, okay, we're just going to do 2.5 on this one. We're going to leave it for a while. We're going to make sure it's solid and capable. Because I'm a little bit worried because, okay, see, here's the thing, right? According to Factorio Lab, we need 60 ice per minute, which is 1 ice per second. Now this one, like this is high at the moment, this 33. Usually it goes a little bit less than that, like it's jumping down to like 24 per minute and stuff like that. So right now it's up to 36. But if you look at the 10 minute, it's only at 26. So I think it's very variable when it comes to this. And the fact is, if this is supposed to be doing 2600 science per minute, and this is only 26, what am I missing? Because this is low. It should need to be 30. It's at 26. Either Factorio Lab is wrong, or I'm wrong. Having said that, I do have recycling going on, but then I would have thought that the recycling would factor into this, and it's still showing 26. Although it is, okay, so it is up to 40 at the moment. So I think over time, it'll creep up. But I feel like we've had the recycling for a while, so oh, it is slowly creeping up. So it needs to be above 30. These guys just need to be, they need to be at like 30 for the entire 5K, so they're fine. So as long as this one keeps creeping up, we're fine. Yeah, but as you can see, we do not need much crushing for any of these guys. We have these technically, well, we need 9 of them total for the 5K, so I've just left 6 of them here. So basically I'm just letting it run for a little while. This will be capped out when it gets 5K, but right now it's launching a buttload of them. If we go down to now these, we go over to here. No, that's too far. We go over to here. We can see that our space science is filling up very, very rapidly. Our little cache over there. We still don't have enough to really do much. I mean, we got a bunch of electro mags, so I could do this, but I really don't care, to be honest. I really want to do this one. I would not mind doing, but yellow science is a bit low. Yellow science needs to be up over 120, so we'll just sit and wait for that. But yeah, we definitely got to cap out on white science fairly soon. So I think I've looked at this for a little while, and it seems to be steady, and this is creeping up. If we have a look at the 10 minute, yeah, it's crept over 30. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to copy it, and I already got Space Science 2 set up. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't complain too much. I might have to paste it a few times because I think it's being a little bit silly. That's alright, I can paste it multiple times. You need to go away. We can paste it multiple times. And of course, we have to go over to now Vs now, and we have to go over to here. And we have to see 30 rockets all launching at once is incredible. Don't tell me how all 30 rockets all land on this one space platform at once. I thought the rockets incoming would have been capped. Because definitely when you're launching stuff from a space platform down to the surface, it's capped by how many, but I guess the rockets all take off at the same time, and then they sort of line up to sort of fill in. And of course, everything comes in before the space platform. 11K, that's not bad. But yeah, okay, so this one is identical to the other one. Should also produce 2.6 to 2.7K. That gives us the 5K. Then we just need yellow science. And we're done. That's incredibly quick and incredibly easy. And my voice is still stuffed. Let's be honest. I probably shouldn't be doing this video. Take a bit of a drink there. Bit of a relaxation. Yeah. So in terms of, yeah, we could do some physical projectile damage once we get yellow, but there's not much else. This will be so we could do like worker robot speed or something like that. Once we get the tech science done to 5K, we can do worker robot speed all day. And we could, I mean, what's the next one we can do? What's the next one we can take up to level 20? Like this one up to level 20. I mean, if we're taking steel up to level 20, then we can take the rest of them up to level 20 as well. Just for the sake of it. Although I am looking forward to getting Aquila done. Because I'm just going to take this... Well, I'll take it up to level 20. Past that, it's just... It's ridiculous. Even when you got a 5k base, it still takes 3.5 hours per level on level 20. So, yeah, we'll probably do that, but we probably won't go any further. Okay. Oh, it's actually sending the cargo bays decently early. Oh, that's sending a lot of that stuff. It's sending a lot. Look at that counter go up. It's 50 per rocket, but look at that counter go up. That's incredible. We're just... Yep. Those bots are going crazy. Look at all the rockets turning on at the same time. I wish I could remember how to turn off the UI. There's probably a button for it, but I can never remember what it is. Is it G? I feel like... What's the button for it? UI... Toggle... Control Shift F4. Okay. That feels a little bit... Control Shift... Okay, alright. We'll give that a shot. Alright. Looks pretty good. All of those rockets. I'm a little bit worried with F4 because Alt F4 of course just shuts down the game. Although I don't know if that works on Factorio. I am not going to test it, but yeah. Just sitting here watching these rockets. It would have been neater to go with the UI off when we first created the ship. Because then just suddenly just everything flies off. And here you got to wait for them to sort of build up and stuff. But it's still very, very awesome. Shift F4. Let's go up to space platform, space science number 2. And we can watch it being rapidly built. Well, sort of rapidly. We already got a third of it being sent up all in one go, which is pretty awesome. So you're basically watching it being built in real time. What's going on down here? I used to have the space platform down there, but then I got rid of that. That's a weird artifact. Okay, let's see if we can do something about that artifact. Meanwhile... I wonder if that did anything. I don't know. Probably not. We will do some more pasting later. It really gets a bit finicky when it comes to pasting outside the lines for these really big ships. Wonder if that's going to affect my ship that reaches the edge of the solar system, because that one is going to be huge. Like double the size of my assault cruiser or something like that, I'm thinking. Just really massive. Yeah, I don't like the whole... I like it for the first ship, for the space truck, I did a lot of economizing and belt weaving and trying to fit it into smaller space as possible. Then for the assault cruiser, I'm just like, you know what, let's just make it big, see how we go. And I still had to do a little bit of economizing. I'm just going to make it massive, like twice as big as this, if not bigger. Just go absolutely bonkers. Global statistics. Are we still going... Still doing 2.6. That's good. That's very good to see. Very good to hear. We can get this stuff sent up as well. Start to get that stuff sent up. Yeah. Well, let's just watch this, because this is going to be a very short video, because I'm not talking too much. So let's just watch in all its glory the space station being built in real time. Yeah, it's being built in... Look how fast it's being built with all of the things coming down. That is very impressive. How fast it's being built. Oh man, I need to sleep. It's Sunday, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh, bloody oath. Too much gaming. Okay, it's time to... Why are you slowing down? You got a ton of rockets on the way. I suppose it can only... You should really prioritize, like, first thing space platform, and then cargo bay. I feel like the cargo bay is not getting it the priority that it deserves. But that's alright. Of course, it's going to be out of power for a very long time because, of course, this space station does not have any solar panels. That actually may be a bit of a design flaw because these inserters need to run. And you cannot run inserters without power. So maybe... I don't know why I'm doing it on the other ship, but... let's just put down a bunch of solar panels. So these will be our little kickstarters. And this base will definitely need some kickstarting. Okay. That should help solve the situation. Alright. Continuing to watch it grow and spread and blah, 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 blah. If I go to Space Science 1, I go out. Okay, that annoying little bit of thing that was on the map is gone now, so that's good. Okay. That's very weird. That's very weird. You saw how it was still the bottom bit was still hanging on there? Okay. Alright, let me go ahead. I'll capture all this. I'll put it in this blueprint. 13k. Okay, so it's probably not too much more. What's going on? Why are you so slow? It's already sending the barrels and the fuel up. That's good. Yeah, see, it's got this little extra bit hanging on, which it shouldn't really have. I feel like there's some update malarkey going on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, it's got this little bit at the end. So go to Space Science 2. It's still there. It's still there. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I think it just disappeared. Okay, I'm just going to very carefully nip this off because I do not want... There's some sort of bug, some sort of game map thing bug. No, it's back. It's back. I cannot get rid of it. It's showing me things that do not exist. And look, you delete this. Okay, alright. One last bit left. One last bit left. Okay, we are good. Sorry about that. I just really wanted to get rid of that weird bit on the bloody ship. Okay. So that is 13k. Delete this one. And then we go over to Space Science. 11k. So we've got 2k more left. Did that work? I don't think that worked. We'll wait until it's fully built, and then we'll see. Yeah, I feel like most of these rockets have already been sent. They're just circling around the space station, waiting for clearance to go into this tiny little hole. Really need some cargo bays. Come on, get the cargo bays. Please, for the love of God, get the cargo bays in here. Not enough platform hub storage space available. There's enough platform storage space, it's just taking so long. Maybe I should have put just the platform and the cargo things first, and then it would have been okay. Yes. Alright, well there's not much else to say about this. We're just going to let it build slowly and surely, and when it's all finished, when the space platforms are finished... Whoa, we already got some ice and carbon coming from these guys up here. These guys are already half built. Yes. Yes, all this belt malarkey is exactly the same from the 120 SPM build. All exactly the same. Global statistics. Still at 2.6. Very, very impressive. I'm very impressed that that is so good. And at 2.6, the ice backs up. The carbon backs up. The iron backs up. I'm not sure if the ice backs up purely because we're recycling some of these guys or what's going on, but I'll take it. Yeah, the ice is definitely backing up. I think it's backing up this much because of the recycling, because it was looking a little bit shaky before. But yeah, the recycling is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, I mean, we can stay and watch this. I really just want to paste that final bit on it. Oh, it does have these lines all the way out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like they should be the same length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's much more than 7. And that one's the same length. Okay, so it hasn't been fully pasted yet. Let's give that a crack. I feel like this one got pasted out another 5 because these platforms were built. Okay. Come on, buddy. Get your stuff together. Come on, just get some cargo bays up there. Please, cargo bays. Prioritize what you are doing. Okay, alright. You should not be sending these guys out. That's not what I want. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, add station now V's, untick, unload. I know you have to unload because you have to be able to unload because otherwise you can't unload the science. This is very weird. I mean, I wonder if Space Science 1 is doing it as well. Like, it gets the fusion cells, and then it sends them back down if there's some kind of loop happening. That would suck, because then we're using rockets that we don't need to. Certainly sending a bunch of space science down. Like a crazy amount. Okay, so we got 52. Importing from Nowvis, and where are you? Okay, well it's not ticked anymore. Did I untick it? I'm not sure. We'll leave it unticked for now. Maybe that's why it was sending it back down, because it got unticked. Maybe I don't know how I did that. Like I unticked it or something by accident, and then it got sent back down or something. Who knows? Anyway, how are we doing here? We got all the space platform down. So now you're building out. So we'll just keep whacking this thing down over and over again until it's all good. That's still got a while to go. Oh, here we go. It just updated to 1,000. It took a few seconds for that to happen. Oh, this one belt is stopping all the signs from happening. And these belts, of course. And we finally got the cargo space. Okay. That took forever. And look at that. Suddenly all of these rockets, they were just hanging out in space, just finally showed up and started working. And of course the power is in the toilet. Give me some... I could have sworn I turned this on before. I did turn this on. Why did it get turned off? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Delete this. That's why it kept getting turned off, because the blueprint had it turned off. And then when I pasted the blueprint, it got turned off, and then suddenly it was sending everything down the toilet. No? Okay. I guess when you paste the blueprint, it gets turned off no matter what you do. That's annoying. Okay, let's have a look. So it goes out to there. So we got that pasted. It goes out to there. Okay. So there is 23. And there is 23. And over on this side, there's 23. And over on this side, there's... Okay, so we got the full blueprint pasted. We're done with the blueprint. We don't need to paste it anymore. Alright, so we get rid of that. We don't need to do it anymore. Now this is on. That's beautiful. And this one is on. Okay. So now these very, very incredibly slow inserters can... All we just need is some fusion power cells to be thrown out here. They can be thrown into the reactor and boom, then we will have a lot of power. That's going very slowly. Do these guys have... They got a tiny bit of fluoroketone, like 10 in each reactor. That should be enough though. Yeah, this is very painful. Oh, by the way, I set up a thing on NowVis to accept barrels. I don't actually know what it's doing with them, though. It's just sitting with them, then there. That's probably not good. Okay. Barrels. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Throw out the barrels. I don't know if we actually use them anywhere, but I'd be happier if they're just sitting around in the system rather than sitting around in the cargo bay. Come on, where's that fuel? Where is that fuel? I want to see the reactors turn on. Once the reactors turn on, then we will be good. Lots of sitting around and waiting, which is fine. I mean, that... I assume the rocket already took off. Maybe it didn't. We're almost at okay, then the barrels will stop being sent off. Look at that inserter go. That's so... It's actually doing okay on power. Although once these guys start turning on, our power's really going to go down the toilet. Oh yeah. You see the power? It just went from... Okay, alright. We got some things. We got some fusion cells coming in. Come on, inserters, do your duty. We got a bit of fluoroketone in there. Oh, that is beautiful. You're running? You're all running. All right, beautiful. There we go. Power overwhelming. Only 750, but that'll go up very quickly once these guys all filter through. Nice, very nice. Okay. Okay, so now we just get a buttload of iron. Is this should be enough iron? I'm calculating this should be enough iron. And suddenly, we're looking at this one. We're up to 1K already, and as long as we get up to... so we're backed up on ice, we're backed up on carbon, we're just feeding the iron in now. Those furnaces should be enough. Yeah, I mean, that graph is halfway, we're already up to 1.8, so... That should definitely get us up to over 2K. If we do global statistics... We're over 5K? Yeah, alright. I am very happy with that. It's not actually sending it down. I wonder. 213k. That shouldn't be enough to stop it. It should still be receiving it. Yeah, still requesting 185. On the way, 1700. Space Science 1, sending them off like crazy. Space Science 2, sending them off like crazy. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, that's what I like to see. So we've got 5k SPM, Space Science. And as you can see, it just was not that hard. Like, and look how many asteroids we got cycling around. Oh dear. Okay, that's a problem. Why is that not backing up? It backed up on this one. Okay, we'll just have to give it a little bit of time, I think. So that means that this is probably going to crash a little bit while we're waiting. But what will happen is the metal will back up and start getting recycled. The carbon will back up and start getting recycled. So we need to wait a little bit for those to back up. And once they back up and start getting recycled, hopefully everything will equalize and we will start... Yeah, because right now, if we look at Space Science 1, we're 40, 40, and 30. We're about 40 of each. So it's kind of equalized there. This one is 20, 20, and 20, which is half. Now, assuming that it will be the same. Yeah, I'm assuming it will be the same. The asteroid movements will be the same. I don't know for sure though. It's a bit hard to say. Okay, now our ice has skyrocketed and the other two are very low. Not sure how I feel about that, but okay, the ice is backing up. The ice is, it's kind of backing up. I mean, the science is fully running. We'll give it some time. We'll give it like an hour or two. Just let it sit there, just see how it goes. Yeah. I think it should be okay. I think eventually, it's a very interesting question. I mean, these are ticking up. Ice is over 30. Carbon has gone up to just over 30, and I think metal will go up as well. I don't know why that was that spin-up time. Honestly, don't. As soon as I finish pasting everything, it should have just been that high, but who knows. It's looking good, though. It's looking very good. And that is 5,000 SPM for Space Science. And we've got some more legendary modules. Are these all? No, they're all. I was missing one at the end. And now, what do we got left? We just got to fill in these guys. And we officially don't need quality modules again. We're done with quality modules, so I'll just stop requesting them. I can send them over here, and when there is more than 100 in the system, then we will start recycling it. We could recycle them earlier, but I'll leave a few just in case I suddenly need a ton of quality modules for some particular thing. I mean, I could take them over to Fulgora and start putting them in these recyclers, or this system is fully... How are you fully backed up? That's not good. That's not good at all. That's very not good. Oh, it's backed up on stone. I was worried about this actually. I should have figured that out. I should have done something about that. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go over to Fulgora now. Alright, well, we're actually going to end the video for this very short 34-minute video because, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about Fulgura, but we'll do something. We'll do something and it'll be awesome and we'll talk about it next video. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Space Science at 5K SPM. Yeah, look at this Space Science 2 production. It's already at, well, it's at 2.6K. These are ticking up. The ice is pretty well backed up. The carbon and the metal are backed up. It's this easy. It really is this easy to make 5K SPM. Making it all on one ship, on one platform, would be a bit painful because, all you need to do is send a line down here, maybe a couple of lines or something like that. Just get some asteroids. Or you just really, do another 5 levels on asteroid productivity, and maybe you'd be fine. But for now, I'm happy with 2 space platforms. If I needed to build 10, I would have been very annoyed, but I'm happy with 2. 2 is a reasonable number to make. So anyway, that has been Space Science, completely done, completely awesome, and completely completed. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.